Okay, what's up, guys? I have Omar here with me. First, we are going to go over tips for squats. So what are your tips for a good squat to help you squat better?
So something short and simple, because again, you don't want to make it overcomplicated for the client. We're not here to break a science class for the client. So biggest things you want to look for is neutral spine, number one. Number two is obviously hip width apart, and again, engagement of the core. And then number three would be full foot pressure placement. So we want to make sure again, every client's going to be a little bit different. Sometimes they're going to lift more so off of that front foot. And then again, if that happens, you just put some little wedges underneath them. That way they can focus on coming off of the heels rather than the front part of the foot. But again, when it comes to the squat, you want to make sure they're engaging that midfoot, but not the full front foot. So those are kind of a three go-to for squatting.
So when we say engage your core, if somebody doesn't know what that means, how would you describe that?
Easiest kind of trick you want to use, something like a dead bug position where you put them in a dead bug. Another one, you can put them in a kneeling position, and you want to feel like they're sucking in and holding here, and you'll feel a lot of tightness in this core area. You can even have like the client really flex hard and then really press up against their abs, and you'll feel a lot of tightness in that ab area, which in that area, they're engaging their core.
Okay. Second thing we're gonna go over with you guys is how to actually spot for somebody who is squatting. So let's say you go to the gym with your friends and they want you to spot for them. So we're gonna go over how to actually spot for somebody who's squatting. So how would you spot, let's say I am squatting, how would you spot for me?
So when it comes to spotting a client, a friend, whoever you're squatting with, normally the best way to do it is arms right where their armpit is at, and then following with them in the squat. This is probably the best way to do it, because what happens is if they can't come up in that squat, they're able to catch themselves right underneath and you help them up. So that is the best way to do it. You could hold on to the barbell, but it's not really essential and it's not really efficient in that way. But the best way, again, is getting right under their armpits. And then if they're comfortable in that position, perfect, you just help them up. And again, you don't have to fully help them up. If they can come up in that squat by themselves, perfect. But again, as the weights get heavier, you're gonna wanna get underneath them and assist them in some sort of way. But again, if they can't come up all the way, they're gonna drop right under your arms, and then you just help them on the way up.
That is the best way, just because if you do not have the safety bars, you have somebody right underneath you and you don't drop the weight on yourself. So keep it in mind when you go to the gym with your friends on how to spot them.